What up? So, this is going to be a different video. Obviously you can't see it right now. However, if I do this, now you see this. As you can see, there is a buildable thing here, which, if you look on the screen, is a pig, and this as well is a pig. So, back to me. In this video, I figured I'm going to make another update video, as you probably saw in the title. And during this video, I figured give a little entertainment. Make a little Minecraft pig from a Go-Gurt box I found a while back. So to get started, I'm going to grab these scissors behind me somewhere. Got the scissors. Okay, got scissors. He's here. So while I'm making this, I'm going to update you on a few things. One of the things that I'm currently working on is a new idea of making animations. I posted a video not too long ago talking about, y'all may have seen that queso animation that I came out with. The thing about that was not the animation I was talking about. I have a whole other animation that I put quite a bit more time into. And I would love to show y'all that. But it is not ready because school, as I have mentioned before, is in fact a hefty load. So I have also not been able to make RL craft videos. I've not been able to just sit down and come up with like a cool gaming plan for RL craft. It's been a lot school wise, so it's just not been able to get done. But I do still plan on doing that in the future. There's no doubt about that. I would love to keep doing that. This is hefty. I may actually color him in. I have color pencils. I do sell that in America. Color pencils. Another thing is, along with animations, back in my middle school years, I made little comics just because it was fun. It was very fun to make little comics. I made a little Minecraft character based off of Mega Mewtwo X, and for those who don't know, you can totally look it up. Cool Pokemon. And I really miss doing that, and it was just like a fun little pop culture thing because I'm a big nerd, big gamer nerd. So I referenced a lot of games in those middle school comics. It was very fun. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing that as well. And I can't remember her name off the top of my head because I don't feel like pulling up my phone. That's what's recording this screen right here. But she does little comic shorts. She's Russian. Has a best friend who is, I think, from here in the US. They've also kind of inspired me. I guess here, you know what? Here's the link to their channel. I guess their channel kind of inspired me with how she makes comics and a bunch of others like Odd Ones Out. Even though he does more like IRL content, I want to make like cartoons, like action comics. I'll definitely be basing it off of my original Minecraft character with Snake Jake put together as like a duo in the comic idea. I've come up with a few already. I've made one comic drawn. I've animated the comic. It just needs color and a little touch up, and it's really great. I would love for y'all to see that. I guess on the next thing, hold on, what does it say? Light pink? I think I've only got one pink fan. I don't see no other pink. All I see is magenta here. Let me get some coloring in here. Get some color in action. I'll get back to you in just a second. That's a fast motion. Another thing. I don't know. Continue. See, look at that. Focus, 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 focus. I guess speaking back on the comics, how would y'all feel about it? That's another thing that I wanted to bring up while I'm able to be consciously talking while coloring, is I did want to ask, big favor too I do like to ask is if y'all would definitely leave likes on videos y'all enjoy. That's a big help to me. Helps me recognize what y'all like to see. Not that I would just do it for the sake of what y'all like to see, but it helps me know what kinds of things impact y'all that I also enjoy, so that y'all can enjoy it with me. Because I do one day hope that this could be like a career almost, via like this and Twitch. It's a hope. Can't guarantee. God only knows. God only knows what needs to happen in my life. If I need to make this a career, if it's only a side thing for His gospel to be known, then by all means. But it is a hope. Just leave likes on any videos you enjoy. It really gets the algorithm going. It shows it to more people, and I'd greatly appreciate it. It's just another thing. Another thing I need to mention is I've come to the decision that making videos like these should be a monthly thing, because as y'all saw or have seen, viewers of old and newer viewers, I have a variety of content on my channel. There's definitely not a continuous thing going on, and it is kind of hard to know what I'm doing with this channel. I'm still learning, still seeking. I'm praying for God to lead me in the direction I need to go with this channel, with what I really enjoy doing. Because I enjoy doing everything I've done so far, but I feel like consistency is probably a big thing when it comes to the YouTube algorithm. And that would do some good. Just knowing what my channel should be, what it's going to be. The two biggest things I'm wanting to do, I think, is probably video games and animation. Some things that really entice me are just games in general. I've been raised playing video games. It's been like my biggest thing growing up. Partly why I feel blessed to be able to do this, because I love serving God. I love being a part of the kingdom of God. But I've always had no idea how I could use this like peak interest in video games to serve God. Like I've asked God for a long time. Even if it's like subconscious sometimes, I've always asked God, like, why would you allow me to be this much into gaming if it were for naught? And to like still really enjoy it even after coming to know Christ. It's like, God, what is this for? What can I do with this? And so far, this is where it's been. This is where I've been put. And I want to try and be as faithful as I can as I work in what I want to call a ministry of this YouTube channel. Look at that, pink. I've said this before. It's a big dream of mine. I want this to be a thing God uses for His glory, that I would use for my own. But that would also just bless y'all to enjoy content, because it's funny. I love being funny. I'm okay. So I got ideas brewing, guys. I got ideas. Definitely want to share them all with you via video after I've finished said ideas. Okay, this is number one. Now I gotta move on to what's the next color? Medium pink. I'm saying maybe will this count as medium pink? Oh, we need dark pink for number 3. Where's number 3? Where's number 3? Let's make this dark pink. Yeah. So what are some funny jokes y'all can come up with? Do so in the comments, like, for real. If y'all got any good jokes, just throw them at me. Will I take them? Probably. But I would love to hear some of y'all's good jokes. Throw them down at me in the comments, as well as actual recommendations in the comments. Just white in the eyeballs, and I think that's it. Take the white then. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. It looks so much like a pig, actually. That's kind of crazy. I didn't think that'd actually work out that well. Now for the fun part. Future me, speed this up. Here's the background, by the way. The Go Group. Not sponsored. So finicky. See this? Getting close, guys. Getting close. Now for the hopefully easier one. The head. Thumb is killing me. Go, guys. Pig. Before I continue talking, I gotta finish this pig. I remember having like paper Minecraft blocks kind of like this that I would build with. Definitely for Christmas, that was fun. And honestly, it was not as stressful as this. This is cutting cardboard. Those are just like, if I remember right, those are just pieces that just came out immediately. This is like, do this right or you're not getting a pig. Okay, so as for this, do I just... Didn't mention anything about gluing. What does it say? Have an adult. Help you cut out the pieces. Carefully cut slots where indicated. Did that. Use crayons. Don't need crayons. Crayons or paint pens to color. I use color pencils. Fold all tabs inward. Then, oh, the print got cut off there. And fold body and head pieces on dotted line. Or edges join on head or body, secure with tape. Do I have tape? Oh. Place head on body, carefully insert tabs into the slots and secure with tape. I read that already. No, I didn't. Okay. Okay. So... Look at that. It's falling apart still, but I think we have to do the body first. So we're gonna do that. Okay. Oh, it needs... You know, I don't think I trust scissors with that, but you know what I will do? This, got this at my best friend's wedding. And y'all know him if y'all seen my videos. His name's Noob Master.
I'm currently standing in the water for the farm.
Oh, trying to stay desperately cool.
That is the best I can do.
Got this from his wedding. I wrote it very carefully. I don't know if you can see that, but it says to do slots. You cut slots there. So this might be the hardest part yet. Try not to cut myself in the process. I'm more worried about the pig than my skin. Get it? Pig skin. Woo! Okay, there's that. Okay, so fold these in. What I don't understand is how it's supposed to stay. I guess I should have read that part of the instructions. Unless this is... I have an idea. Might be unconventional, but it's an idea. I found my tape. Found my tape. Make progress. Make progress. Slow and steady wins the race, fellas. Slow and steady wins the race. Ah. Maybe that'll work for now. Look, you can see Alex's head. Look at that. That's funny. Okay. You. Head is on. Head is on. The legs are huge. Need to fix the legs. Pronto. Oh my goodness. Okay. We got feet. We got 2 feet. It's a little messy, but he has feet. You can call them happy feet. Happy feet the pig. We'll figure out this whole body situation because my goodness, he's falling apart. Okay. Got the legs. Now I just need to do the body and the weird thing going on with its head. It looks so bad, but it's okay. It'll be hunky dory. Look at this mess. Look at this. All to make a pig. You know, I can take the legs to the body. That's what I'm gonna do. Take the legs to the body so the body has no choice but to stay because the legs are there.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
You'll see what I mean in a second. He's very tapey. Here's our boy. I already figured out I named him. I'll look back at it in the video. Happy feet. Happy feet the pig. But here is our disproportionate boy. Our little piggy. Yeah, this was fun. Stressful but fun. I really liked it. But I wanted to reference with all the pigness of this video. I just wanted to mention Luke 15, which talks about the prodigal son, which reads, specifically in verse 15 is what comes to mind. It reads, "So he went and hired himself out to one of the citizens of that country, who sent him into his field to feed pigs. And he was longing to be fed with the pods that the pigs ate, and no one gave him anything. But when he came to himself, he said, 'How many of my father's hired servants have more than enough bread, but I perish here with hunger? I will arise and go to my father, and I will say to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you, I'm no longer worthy to be called your son. Treat me as one of your hired servants. When it comes to knowing God, we can sometimes feel disgusted by our own sins, so much so that we just choose to run away from God. We go after the pods of the pigs, which is basically pig feed, just slop. We go after all kinds of slop because we think we're not worthy. I want to help y'all realize that God does love you so much that we don't have to eat from the pods of pigs. Because we're not a pig. We're made in our Father's image. We're made in the image of God. And so, what happens when you run back to the Father? Let me show you. And he arose and came to his father. But while he was still a long way off, he was still so far from going up to his father, and yet the father saw him and felt compassion and ran and embraced him and kissed him. And the son said to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. But the father said to his servants, Bring quickly the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his hand and shoes on his feet, and bring the fattened calf and kill it, and let us eat and celebrate. For this my son was dead, and is alive again. He was lost and is found. And they began to celebrate. So if you ever feel discouraged by any amount of sin you may have done in your life, just know that when you run to the Father, he will embrace you and give you the fattest calf to kill, celebrate with you that you've come back to him. Because Jesus, he died on the cross and rose again from the dead, that you may have no longer a penalty of sin. There's no condemnation in Christ Jesus. So I say, run to the Father. Let him embrace you as you run to his arms, because he loves you so much. He loves you, he loves you so much that I can't portray it in any image or form. So I hope this video has blessed you. We now have a pig. I don't know what to do with the pig, but he's here. He's not going away. I'll remember his name in a minute. But please share this video with anyone if you want them encouraged, if you want them to have a goofy video to laugh at, just a fun video to watch as I make a pig. And yeah, I will see you on the next one. Hopefully, I will have a video out soon. Go watch my streams on Twitch. I'll hopefully Twitch again on Wednesday, 8 p.m. Might be playing some more Repo. I have another channel right here. If y'all would please go subscribe to that. Still me, still my stuff. And I put all my VODs there that aren't going to be edited videos. I would love y'all to enjoy some of that, even if it's not interactive as being on Twitch itself. I want y'all to be able to enjoy the videos I make. So, without further ado, I'll see y'all in the next one.